right, welcome back. So here we have a difference of 5 cents. Okay, so after long research and finally figuring it out, my mistake was right here under sales tax payable. Okay, so let's see. In my journal, it says that my sales tax should have been $199.82. In my ledger, I put it was $199.87. So $199.82 will change my answer to $1636.59. Okay. And then, of course, if you plug that into here, so instead of that, it'd be 1636.59, then your answer will pan out evenly. Okay, so there is your trial balance. Next trial balance we're going to do is going to be doing the whole entire thing using main accounts. So save this page here. Your total debits came out to be a total of $96,054.87 on the left and $96,054.87 on the right. Okay, so save. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and dive into week 5 of materials. Okay. So here you go. Let's go ahead and dive right into week 5, which is the last 2 dates of Coffee Cafe. So let's go ahead and return back to your journal. Okay, so this is where we left off. We're on page 20, right? Bottom half of page 20. And we're going to go ahead and start our transactions for the 29th Saturday. Okay. So on Saturday, we delivered to the corner bookstore, right? We had, okay. So we sold to the corner bookstore, invoice number 109, sold 21 pounds of regular coffee and 20 pounds of supreme coffee with 8 coffee mugs. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look for a similar transaction that we can copy and paste here. Okay, let's see. Accounts receivable, sales. Okay. Okay, accounts payable, checking. Okay, here, perfect. Accounts receivable, sales, regular coffee, sales, supreme coffee, and ceramic coffee mugs with a delivery charge. Okay. And we're going to just copy and paste all of this. Oh, and look, it's perfect. It's to the corner bookstore. Okay. So so half of the page of page 20 here. Okay, today's the 29. Okay, accounts receivable is going to be an equal sum. Okay, starting with the first one here, we sold 21 pounds of the regular coffee for $69.09. Supreme coffee, 20 pounds for $79.80. 8 ceramic coffee mugs for $39.92, and we charged $30 charge fees for a total of $208.81. $218.81. Perfect. Okay. So once again, I'm going to go ahead, the corner bookstore, but this time this is invoice number 109. same terms. So let's go ahead and plug this into my ledger. Okay. So starting with accounts receivable, so we're increasing the money that customer owes us. Okay, so here you go, accounts receivable. Hits the 29. We're going to do invoice number 109. Okay, journal number 20 for 2/18/81. Okay, 2/18/81, and that will give me a grand total of $2,223.18. Okay. Then we gotta go to the revenues for regular coffee. Okay. How many pounds of regular coffee did we sell? We sold, I believe, 21 pounds of regular coffee. So today's the 29. Sold 21 pounds. Journal 20 for $69.09. And that's going to give me a total sales of $11.81.11. Okay. Then we sold 20 pounds of the Supreme coffee. Journal 20 for a total of $79.80. And that's going to give me a total account balance of $1236.90. Okay. We sold how many coffee mugs? We sold a total of 8 coffee mugs for $39.92. 8 coffee mugs for $39.92. And that gave me a total of $1,583.22. Okay. Last but not least, I had some delivery income. Invoice number 109. And that on General Journal page 20 gave me another $30, which now gave me a total of $270. Okay. So once again, since the corner bookstore owes me money now, I need to go to the subsidiary ledger to update the customer's account. So at the very bottom, okay, here you go. It's the 29. We had a sales order number 109, invoice number 109, General Journal 20. Same thing. We gave him 15 days to pay for a 1% discount. So 15 days from now is going to be the 14th. And then 30 days from now is going to be the 29th of July. Okay? And corner bookstore owes $218.81. Right? So that means with the total amount of 2 invoices, corner bookstore owes me $412.91. Okay? And of course, we need to also calculate the commissions that Mr. Albert is going to receive. So we need to check mark that we did sell our invoice or sales order number 109 to the corner bookstore for $218.81. Good. Format the cell here to the date. Today is the 29th, and it was invoice number 109. So in this case, we can ensure that Mr. Albert has earned $218.81. So in this case, today is the 29th. Sold to the corner bookstore. Invoice number 109 for $218.81. 40% of that is going to be $87.52. Add these two values up together, and we currently owe Albert $873.82. Okay. All right, so let's see what's next. So we did the journal, we updated the ledger, we updated the subsidiary ledger and gave Albert his commission. So now we need to update the inventory, right? Because we end up selling all the 21 pounds of the regular coffee at 1.636036, and that should be calculated as a grand total of $34.36. So again, let's make sure 21 pounds, yes. Okay. At $34.36. So once again, we sold 21 pounds. Okay, so that should leave us with 34.5 pounds. Okay. With a total cost of $56.44 left. Okay, which decreased the average cost by 1.6359. Okay. All right. Then we're going to update the Supreme coffee, because on the 29th we end up selling 20 pounds. Okay, so again, the 29th we sold 20 pounds. Okay. We currently only have one batch of inventory left, right, at $1.89. Okay, so $1.89 times 20 will give you $37.80. So let's go ahead and update our inventory. So you said you had 100 minus 20 should leave you with 80 units left. 189 minus, what was it, 37.80? Yeah, you should have $151.20 left. Okay, so there you go. You sold $37.80 worth of Supreme coffee. $37.80. And you sold $34.36 worth of Supreme coffee. Okay, $34.36. Okay. So once again, we're gonna update my ledger to reflect the total inventory that we calculated. So cost of goods sold, right? We sold $21 pounds. We're still on journal number 20 here. For $34.36. Okay, which yield us a grand total of $1161.62. Okay. And then we also sold 20 pounds for $37.80. Okay, which gave us $1,230.36. Okay, so assets, we're going to update our inventory accordingly. So here's the regular coffee. We sold 21 pounds for $34.36. Oops, $34.36. Which gave us a total of $56.44. So does that match your inventory worksheet? Yes, it does. $56.44. Okay. And then we sold 20 pounds Okay, sold 20 pounds for $37.80, which should have dropped your account down to $151.20. Good. Right? So that was that there. So let's see what is next. Okay. We're going to go ahead and pay all things ceramics for invoice number 126 and invoice number 159, all on one check. Okay, post to the subsidiary ledger and adjust your inventory worksheet. So we're going to pay for 2 invoices to all things ceramics. Okay, so all things ceramics. Okay, so in this case, it's the 29. We're going to make a payment to all things ceramics, invoice number 126 and 159. Okay, so if we're making a payment to for the 2 invoices on one check, we know that we're going to have we're going to pay for what we owe, so accounts payable, right? We're going to decrease our liability. And of course, we're going to also cut a check, right? Now, how much of the check are we going to actually cut? So let's take a look here. Okay, go to your subsidiary ledger. Okay, go to all things ceramics, and let's take a look. You're going to pay invoice number 126 and 159, right? Invoice 126 and 159. So here, you're going to pay these two. Oh, so here we have a few things. So the first one here, we have for invoice number 126, we had a prepayment. Okay? But the total here was $296 for the thing, the $100 down payment. So you owe $196 for the very first one. Now again, we're taking a discount off of this purchase, right? So in this case, right, we have to remember how much of the coffee mugs did we actually purchase, right? So the best way to do that is to go to your inventory worksheet, right? Because that's going to tell you how much you actually ordered and so on and so forth. So, coffee mugs for the first batch of inventory, right? We purchased it for $2.45 each. So the grand total amount that you actually purchased was $196, right? The freight was $100 to make it $296. So that means the only thing that you can discount is just going to be the actual purchase price of the $196. Okay? And then, of course, right? So $196. Now, how much of a discount are we actually receiving? Okay, so back to the subsidiary ledger. In this case, they offered a 1% discount. Okay, now that's because we made the discount due date, right? But in this case, what about the first one? We missed the discount due date. If we paid on June 20th, we would have made the discount, but I'm paying on as of June 29th. So in this case, whatever I owe for this one, $196, I have to pay for the full $196. I already missed the discount due date. Okay? However, invoice number 159, right, has a discount due date before the 30th, which we paid on, right? We're paying both of them at the same time. So this one, I made the discount due date, okay? However, I end up refunding some of them, right? I end up refunding 4 cracked mugs. So therefore, I need to discount this one, okay? So let's take a look at this one, okay? I started out with $296.80. I returned $9.84, right? But I have to remember, this price includes freight, right? Now, if this included freight, let's take a look at my inventory worksheet once again. If this second batch right here was $196.80 plus 100 gave me $296.80, right? But I end up returning 4 mugs. So I'm at $184. So in this case, this is what I have to do. I need to figure out what that total amount is. So if you did your table down here to adjust your inventory accordingly, but you didn't have to because this is weighted average, so it didn't matter anyway. But if you were to do it right, you had 80 and returned 4. So now you have 76, right? Now, if I end up returning, if I had $196.80 and I end up refunding $9.84, so let's go ahead and do the calculation here. $196.80 minus $9.84, I got charged $186.96, right? We don't include the freight. You can't discount freight. So in this case, I'm looking at the discounted or the amount, the total amount that I purchased to be $186.96. $186.96. Okay, $186.96, and I can take a 1% discount off of that. Okay, which in this case, what is that? So you're gonna put this down here, right? Because the discount does not affect the quantity. But because I am making a discount off of the second batch of inventory, which is that $2.46, right? If you calculated it, what was it? 76 times 246, which is 186.96, right? And 1% of that. So again, equal round here for 186.96 for that 1%. You're gonna be discounting $1.87. Okay? So if you're discounting $1.87, right, then you're gonna pay the second bill significantly lower. Okay? So you're taking a discount for $1.87. Now, what kind of inventory tracking method am I using for the ceramic coffee mugs? I'm using periodic. So therefore, which account am I going to use to represent this discount? Right? In this case, right, we use the purchase expense to record the periodic inventory. So therefore, I need to use a contra account purchase discount to reduce the purchase expense, right? So in this case, it's going to be for $1.87 discount. Okay, so go to your subsidiary ledger. Okay, since you're going to make a payment for all of these, right? So I'm going to go ahead and highlight that because I'm making a payment to these. Okay, right now I currently owe, right? If you calculate it, let's go ahead and do the calculation here. How much I owe, right? So in this case, I owe 196 plus 296.80 minus $9.84, which is right here, 280.96. So right now, I owe a total of whatever this 286.96 plus 1,896 is, whatever. So in this case, right, I need to, let's go ahead and just record the payment. So if I were to make a payment, I took a purchase discount for $1.87, right? $1.87 is what I took the discount for. Okay, $1.87. Okay? And then I am going to calculate the total payment to be 196 plus 286.96 minus $1.87. You should pay a total of $481.09 to get you your grand total of $482.96. Let me see if you combine those two together. Right? 482.96, yep. So that's including both bills of 126 and 159. Okay? All right. So now let's go ahead and cut this check for 481.09. 481.09. Okay? So again, right, we're going to take a purchase discount. Okay? Which is account number, let's see, purchase discount. Purchase discount, okay, is going to be account number 61,550. Okay, so remember, we owed 196 plus 196.80 minus $9.84, which gives you, sorry, we owed 196 plus 296.80 minus $8, $9.84, which gives you $402.96. We took a discount for $1.87, so your total payment is going to be $481.09, right? We established that in our subsidiary ledger. So the check is going to be for 481.09. Excuse me, 8109. Okay, 48109. To All Things Ceramics for invoice number 126 and 159. 48109 for 1534. Okay, so there you go. Your paid thing to all things ceramics. Okay, for invoice number 126 and 159, you received a 1% discount on purchase on oh, I mean, you could do on invoice 159. Okay, you paid with check number 1534. Okay, right, let's double check that check number real quick. 1534. Okay, and that's it. So we already did the inventory worksheet, so we're good to go there, right? We already put in the purchase discount right here. Okay, so now I need to go ahead and update so I did the journal. I need to update my ledger. Okay, so first things first is accounts payable, right? I made a payment. Okay, so for invoice number 126 and 159, payment check number 1534. Journal still on page 20 here. We reached the bottom of page 20. And that's going to reduce my liability by, it was what, 196 plus 296.80 minus $9.84. Right? 482.96. 482.96. Okay? And that's going to reduce your liability by $2,850.75. All right, next is we wrote a check to pay for invoice number 126 and 159. Okay, so again, here we are checking 629. Check number 1534. Right, still on journal 20 for $481.09. And that's going to decrease your account by $4,365.82. And then I need to record my purchase discount here. Purchase discount, where are you? Okay, so purchase returns and allowances, purchase discounts right here. 29, 1% discount on invoice number 159. General journal page 20 for the purchase discount to credit, so $1.87 here. Okay. Right? So now that I finished my journal, finished my ledger, I need to finish updating my subsidiary ledger. Okay? So that I could say that it is the 29 and we made a payment paid with check number 1534, received 1% discount on invoice number 159. Okay, so again, what did you pay? Invoice number 126 and 159. Okay, and there you have it. Okay, so good, good, good. All right, so let's see what is next. So we're going to start on our new journal, page 21 here. Okay. Okay, so our new page 21. Okay. And we already paid all things ceramics, so let's see what happened here. We end up receiving from Atlas Coffee Importers. Good, because we were running low on coffee. So here you go. We received more coffee. Okay. Okay, so regular coffee, supreme coffee. Here you go, regular coffee, supreme coffee. Okay, this is 628, or sorry, 629. Okay, and for the regular coffee, we purchased 177.50 and 207.50 to give us our grand total of $385. Okay, $385. Invoice number 401. Okay, and then we're going to also update our freight here, the COD, for $62.50. So once again, that's $31.25 each to get you a total of $62.50. Okay, and we're going to cut another check to Freightline. Okay, so here, 29 for $62.50 to Freightline for shipment for coffee. Okay, so check number 1535. Okay, for invoice number 702. 702, check number 1535. Okay, so let's go ahead and update my ledgers. Okay, starting with our inventory. Regular coffee first. So here's my regular coffee. Okay, we have 29. We got shipment of 125 pounds, and then we got the shipping cost, right? We're now on General Journal, page 21. Okay, we got $177.50 worth of regular coffee plus $31.25 worth of freight to give you a grand total of, whoops, wrong column, to give you a total of $265.19. Okay. For your supreme coffee, you have a purchase of 125 pounds with the freight cost. General Journal, page 21. You have this for $207.50, and then you got the $31.25. So you should have your grand total balance for Supreme Coffee to be $389.95. Okay? So we're going to update my checking account because we wrote a check for that COD, for that freight line, for the shipment of coffee. Okay. 629, check number 1535. Okay, it's the 21st for $62.50. So you have your grand total at $4,303.32. And because we racked up another bill, right? So accounts payable for invoice number 401. Okay, this is the 21st for $385. Okay, which should increase your liability to $3,235.75. Okay. So once again, now that I finished my journal and my ledger, I now need to go to my subsidiary ledger. Okay. Subsidiary ledger for Atlas Coffee Importers. So once again, today is the 29th. We received 125 pounds of regular coffee and 125 pounds of Supreme coffee. Oh my gosh. Okay, so right here. Okay. We invoice number 401, General Journal 21. We got the same terms, so that means in 15 days from now. So that means 14th of July. You can receive a discount. If not, the entire bill is due on the 29th of July for $385. Whoops, not under here. Under invoice 385. Okay. So once again, now, even though you paid one bill off, you still owe $2,248.75. Okay. And of course, don't forget to do the freight line. So it is $629. Delivery on 125 pounds of regular coffee, 250 pounds of coffee. Invoice number 702. Journal 21, COD. Oops, I forgot. You have the wrong check number. Okay, let's see. Okay, you're gonna copy this, paste it here, and edit the check number because it's check number 1535. Right, for $62.50. And of course, you made a payment with the check number 1535. And that's going to ultimately mean you owe Freightline $0. Okay. All right, so now we need to update our inventory because we purchased our inventory, right? Regular coffee at $142. So regular coffee, 29. You purchase 125 pounds at $1.42, which gives you that $177.50 plus $31.25 will give you your grand total of $208.75. Add it to your current inventory. So you're going to add 125 pounds here, which will give you 159.5 pounds. Add your 208.75 to your 56.44, and you're gonna get 265.19, which I believe I remember that is correct. Okay, so we could take a look to verify. Okay, so right here, regular coffee 265.19, and your Supreme coffee is going to be 389.95. Okay. Supreme Coffee. Today's the 29th. You purchase 125 pounds at $1.64. Let's see. $1.66, which will give you your $207.50 plus $31.25 will give you your total cost of $238.75. Because this is FIFO, we're going to calculate that. It's going to be $1.91. Okay, so plug it in. 125 for $1.91. $1.91, right, will give you that $238.75. So therefore, 28995, which is correct, right? That is the correct amount in your inventory, right? So we did the journal, the ledger, subledger, and inventory worksheet. Okay. Okay. So here is we purchased from Restaurant Supplies some medium coffee cups and some large coffee cups. Okay. We purchased 2,000 of them at 5 cents each, which gave us $100. So if you remember this one we had to split the tax 8.25% to the coffees. So in this case, we got medium coffee cups, and then we got the large coffee cups, and then we paid with our Visa payable, right, with our business credit card. Okay, so again, 11,760, 11,765, and this is 22,000. Okay, so again, it was 108.25, and I think this was 162.38. Okay, to get your total of 270.63. Yep, 270.63. Okay. All right. So, right, where did we buy this from? We bought this from Restaurant Supplies. Okay. Sales receipt number 006145. Okay. Right, and we purchased 4,000 cups. So once again, update your ledger to reflect those amounts in your that you have on hand. Okay, starting with your assets here. Okay, so business supplies, right, for the medium coffee cups. Okay. This is the 29. We purchased 2,000 cups at 5 cents each, plus tax of 8.25%, which gave you $8.25. General Journal, page 21, for 108.25. And that ultimately increased your medium cups to $378.87. Then on the 29th, you also purchased 2,000 cups at 7.5 cents each plus 8.25%, which gave you $12.38 worth of tax. So therefore, Journal 21, it was $162.38, which once again is going to give you $568.33. Okay, $568.33. And last but not least, you charged your credit card, so you now owe your credit card a little more money. Okay, so again, Visa payable. We charged another for the purchase of 4,000 cups. Okay, General Journal page 21 for the 270.63. So that will increase your credit to $2,065.65. Okay. Okay, 270.63. Okay. All right. So then we got to update my restaurant supplies just in case, I end up returning those coffee cups. Okay. I think this is it. Restaurant supplies right here. Yes. Okay. It's the 29 here. Okay, for sales receipt number. Sales receipt number 6145. Okay. General Journal, page 21, right? It was $270.63, and you paid with your Visa credit card, so you owe $0. Okay. All right. And let's see what is next. That's it. Okay. Okay. So here it says that you've received a payment from Super A Market for invoice number 103 and 107. Okay? And you received one check, 582. Okay? So they paid for two invoices at the same time. So let's go ahead and take a look at Super A Market. Okay? We know this much information, that we will be receiving money. So therefore, we got checking. Okay? Okay? We just don't know how much yet. So they're paying for 103 and 107. So let's take a look at the subsidiary ledger for account customer Super A Market, which is down below here for 103 and 107. Excuse me. So it seems here, let's see. Let's see how much they owe me in grand total. So 107, they made a down payment. So right now, they only owe me a total of $958.97, right? But because when we sold them, right? Let's take a look. So the first one, 103, right? We offered them a discount of a 1% discount if they pay before July 1st. And they're paying as of June 29. So in this case, Yes, they get to receive a discount. Okay? Now, in this case, let's see. What does $498.80 include? Right? If you remember from the first one, right? Every single delivery that is been made has a, let's see, Super A market. They have a $30 delivery charge, right? You cannot discount delivery charges. Okay? So that means you could just take out $30 from each invoice, right? And that will give you your total amount of sales. So for this one, right, the total amount of sales is going to be $498.80 minus $30. So you got $468.80. Okay? So since we get to give them a 1% discount on that one, right? This one's going to equal $4.69. Okay? Then the second one, right? Now, does a prepayment decrease the amount of sales that this person has bought from us? No. It doesn't decrease the amount of sales. It decreases the amount that they owe me. If they didn't make a down payment, at the end of the day, they still owe me $920.35. But because they made a prepaid amounts here, right, this amount of sales does not change. So in this case, right, I'm still looking at $920, right, minus that $30 for the shipping gives you $980.35. And we're going to take a 1% discount, so that's $8.90. So sales discount, okay, is going to be $4.69 plus $8.90 will give you a total of $13.59. Okay? And of course, the amount that they owe me, right? So the first invoice is $498.80 plus $460.17, right? And that's going to be, $498.80 plus $460.17 minus the discount. That means I should be receiving a check for $949. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. $945.38. Okay, so giving you a grand total of that $958.97. So right here, boom, it says Super A does not owe me any money. So that means that is your final one here, because Super A paid for both invoice 103 and 107 and made both discount due dates. Okay, so therefore we gave them both a sales discount for $13.59. Okay, so with that being said, we should have received a check for $945.38. Okay, $945.38. Okay, so you're going to record that we gave them a sales discount. Okay, and that they're going to be reducing the accounts receivable. Okay, So again, sales discount is account number 46,000. And accounts receivable is 11,000. Okay. So once again, what did they owe me in grand total? Right? It was at 95897, right? Was it 95897? 95897. We took a discount for $13.59. So therefore, we should receive a check for $945.38. Yes, 94538 is what we received. Okay, so once again, we have a payment from Super A Market. Invoice number 103 and 107. Okay, received 1% discount, right? And they gave us check number. What check number did they give us? Check number 582. Okay. So then, let's go ahead and update my deposits here because I received a check from Super A Market. Okay, for $945.38. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and update your subsidiary ledger first since you already have it pretty much almost done here. So in this case, 629, receive payment. Okay, check number 582, received 1% discount. Okay, it's okay, so you can go 103 and 107. General Journal 21. And then there you go. Okay, so now Super A Market doesn't owe me anything. And I can now go ahead and update the rest of my ledger accounts. Okay. Starting with my checking account. Okay. Checking. Okay. Because I received a check. So again, receive payment. Check number 582. Journal number 21 for $945.38. Okay. So that should, oh, not that one. We got to put it here, $945.38. So that should increase your checking account by $5,248.70. And of course, we had, I can just do accounts receivable right underneath. Okay, accounts receivable, 29, receive payment. Okay, check number 582 for General Journal 21 for 958. 9, 5, 8, 9, 7. So that's going to give me a total of accounts receivable to be down to $1,264.21. Okay. And of course, I gave a sales discount, so I need to discount this one. Okay, so again, the 29, we got a 1% discount, okay, on invoice number 103 and 107. Okay, so this again is 21 for the total here of $13.59. So that should give you a total sales discount for $1,898.44. Okay. So I'm going to stop here for a quick break. Okay.